Hello! And welcome back. It is time to slay the spire once again. Let's go! Act 1, Exordium. Greetings. I am a giant whale, and I greet thee. We have choices. Obtain a random rare card. Obtain a random common relic. Take 18 damage for 250 gold. Or boss swap and get a random boss relic at the cost of our burning blood, which heals us for 6 at the end of each combat. We must face the slime boss today as our Act 1 boss. We can fight a maximum of 3 elites. However, in order to do that, we would need to tackle a spicy elite right after a regular elite. And that is a very, very committed path where we have 3 hallway fights, a question mark event, an advanced hallway, an elite, a shop, a spicy elite. Now, alternatively, we could rest, face an elite, rest, wait, no, there's no more elites up there. Maybe that's not a good path. What is a good path? Well, we could head over to this elite and then rest here, and then go up to this elite, then rest here. That is potentially worth considering. We have exactly 1, 2, 3 hallways. Then we have an elite. Then we don't have too many more hallway fights, which is good. Yeah, I think this path on the left is very scary, and I'm not super sure about whether we can survive it. Random rare card is sometimes good, but there's a lot of ones that are not good. For example, Berserk, Brutality, Limit Break, Barricade is not so good right now. If Offering is alright, Impervious is alright. Feed is very good, Immolate is very good, Bludgeon is very good. Exhume is complete garbage. Yeah. I think Juggernaut's alright. Let's see. What about a common relic? I think I value a random common relic higher than a random rare card. Common relics can permanently increase, give you a buff for the rest of the run. And what about taking 18 damage for 250 gold? The problem, one thing is that there's not a shop super early. The shop would only be having after an elite. And, well, could go up to this shop. 250 gold is probably more useful than a common relic. Just comes at the cost of 18 damage. And if we take 18 damage, we're definitely not taking the left path. Whereas if we took a common relic, maybe we could. If we got a really good common relic, maybe we could consider the left path? I don't know. If we do take the gold, we can go up to this shop. There's also a chance that we'll be able to heal some of the damage in the first few fights. these 3 hallway fights come from the easier pool. Yeah, I think the gold actually makes sense here. We're only fighting 2 elites. And because we decided the left path was too hard. And given that, I think we can take some damage and be okay. We have exactly 3 hallway fights, 2 question mark events, an elite, a shop, a rest site, an elite, a rest site, and then 2 more hallway fights at the end, which seems fine. So I'm gonna take the damage to get some gold. Okay, we have a small green slime and a medium-sized spike slime. So next turn we will be weakened and frail, but we should consider whether we can set up lethal on the spike slime despite being weak. If we bash strike, we put it down to 14, and we have 2 strikes which deal 6 each, because the weakened and the vulnerable kind of cancels out. And that's not going to be lethal on the spike slime. So in that case, we should just avoid the weakness altogether and triple block next turn, hopefully. Unfortunately, we did not draw our triple defend. So now we must decide between a strike and a defend here. This gains 3 life. This allows us to have lethal next turn sometimes, because we will not be, yeah, so we will not be frail next turn, so we could also double defend. If we double defend and get a single strike, that's pretty good, right? Because we saved our 3 life and we're still setting up lethal. So let's go for that. Alright, perfect. $18 gold, a twin strike, a seeing red, or a headbutt. Well, attacks are definitely going to be good to have coming up for our elite. Do we want a twin strike or a headbutt? I think a twin strike is a little bit more damage, but also would be good with perfected strike. Headbutt would allow us to put bash back on top, like for Gremlin Knob, which could be relevant. Generally, Headbutt's effect is only a very slight upside because it does cost you a draw in order to put something on top of your deck, in a sense. And Twin Strike scales better with strength and does a little bit more damage, so maybe we should just take the Twin Strike here. You walk into a room to find a large hole in the ground. As you approach the hole, an enormous serpent creature appears from within. Ho ho, hello, hello. What have we got here? Hello, adventurer. I ask a simple question. The most fulfilling of lives is that in which you can buy anything. Do you agree? You can gain 150 gold at the cost of a curse of doubt. This curse will be removed by the time we get to this shop. However, it will be inflicting weak on us during our elite fight, which might be extremely painful, costing us draws and reducing our damage by a significant amount. Also, it costs 75 gold to remove this at the shop, and that's even a little bit more because it makes future removes more expensive. So this is kind of like a small margin of gold gaining, and it costs us life. How much life does it cost us? Like, let's compare this event to the slime, the goop. Or you have to like leave your gold there or grab it, you know? Cost us life here, cost us life here, cost us life here. Can we afford to spend that life? Maybe. I'm down to go for it. If we get so much gold, we can even go to this shop maybe. Although we miss out on an elite. Yeah, I mean, as long as we don't die to this elite here. Do we die to a Gremlin Knob if we have a doubt in our deck? I don't know. I think we'll be okay. Yes, this will all be worth it. Events where you take curses cost 1 removal long term. Yeah, that's true, but I think the gold is a lot more worth it long term. You don't really remove that many of your cards naturally anyway, in my experience. A lot of times your strikes gets transformed. There's Pandora's Box which transforms them. There's this other, like Augmenter would transform them, Astrolabe which transforms them. And the amount of strikes that you remove from shops is pretty small. Yeah, I mean, I think there is some merit in what you're saying, which is that you know, later on I will be removing a curse instead of a strike, but there's other ways I'd rather spend my gold than removing a strike for the most part, especially in Act 1. And I think that spending gold on relics, for example, can be really good. But yeah, it will cost me life in this fight, for example. And there's definitely a fairly significant life expenditure to get this gold. Here I should probably bash. And now I need to decide between defend and strike. I'll be weakened next turn when I triple strike. I actually think we still can defend. We'll see. If I regret it. Oh my. Well, we were never dealing enough damage anyway. It's just kind of an unfortunate draw when he's doing an attack for 12. 15 gold. Yeah, certainly the gold is great, yeah. Okay, we have a choice between Fire Breathing and Clothesline. Fire Breathing says whenever you draw a status or curse card, deal 6 to all enemies. I'd like to note that we already have a curse card in our deck. Clothesline is an absolutely incredible card for Act 1, Elites. It applies 2 weak versus the Gremlin Knob and the Lagavelin. They attack for big hits twice in a row, and Clothesline could potentially reduce both of those. Although I will say that Fire Breathing is going to be really good versus the Sentries. And I think given that we have a curse in our deck for this upcoming Elite, given that the Sentries is one outcome in which Clothesline would be a poor choice to add, I think the Fire Breathing is actually going to be better here than the Clothesline. Whenever we draw our doubt, it will deal 6 to all enemies, so it's fine versus yeah, I mean it's sort of less good versus Gremlin Knob, right? We'd much rather have a Clothesline, but you know, it's comparable. It's comparable, I think. How are you, English? What do you feel about this fire breathing versus clothesline? You have no idea? What you're saying makes sense? Yeah, I think it's an interesting decision here. I kind of want to jam the fire breathing, but... yeah, okay. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Okay, we can triple block here. Since they are both attacking, which is good. Then we can potentially, they're both attacking again. Dang. They're at 26. There's no way we can deal 26. So the best we can do is just to bash and defend. I'm attacking the guy who was hitting for more, but it likely does not matter. Fire breathing is not going to do much because we don't have that stuff in our deck, but just get it in play anyway. We can kill that guy next turn. It's fine. $13 gold, a liquid memories. Choose a card in your discard pile and return it to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. That should save us a good amount. We can liquid memories our bash. Another twin strike or an infernal blade or a dual wield. Unfortunately, dual wield is spending energy in a very inefficient way at the moment. Spending 1 energy to add cards to our hand is not worth. A second twin strike is okay, but definitely worse now that we already have a twin strike. What about Infernal Blade? I personally like Infernal Blade pretty early. You can get really expensive attacks, although I admit that this card has always been worse than I'm hoping it to be. Like, a lot of the time I get, you know, Whirlwind, or I get Daze Strike, and I just, like, regret it. I don't know. But I think this early it is good. Among the stone and boulders, you notice an intricate, large blue statue resembling a wing. You find gold spilling from its cracks. Maybe there is more inside. We can spend 7 HP to remove a card from our deck. And guess what? We have a curse to remove. Someone once told you of a cult that worshipped a giant bird. As you kneel in prayer, you begin to feel lightheaded. You wake up sometime later feeling strangely fleet of foot. Goodbye, doubt. Okay, it's Sentries. I'm very glad that we have a fire breathing in our deck. Liquid Memories is something to consider, but I'm hoping that maybe this fight we won't need it. We don't even have lethal if we Liquid Memories a bash. So I guess the question is, are we just blocking until we draw that? Or are we striking? I think blocking makes more sense. And I don't want to Liquid Memories just for a defend here. Alright, fire breathing, let's go. Oh man, we're taking 10 again though. Heavy blade. Okay, yeah, so how many days do we expect? Do we draw an expectation? Like 2 or 3? Each one deals 6. So let's say we deal 12 to that. It'd be nice if it was at 16. I mean, if it was at 12. Although we might draw an attack as well, so really, we only need it to be at like... yeah, I mean, we can put it to 18 and be fine, I think. And then maybe it'll make sense to attack this guy. Maybe? Yeah. Okay, we take another hit for 10. Owie, ow. But I think we're being okay now. Oh, and I'm really glad we did our heavy blade against this guy, because now we can kill it. Beautiful. Perfectly blocked. No more damage. 30 gold, a whetstone, which upgrades 2 random attacks. We upgraded our bash, which is pretty good. An extra turn of vulnerable is something I always love. Got an explosive potion, and now we have a choice between body slam, clash, and armaments. What do you think? Body slam is not good because we barely have any blocking cards, and it's also not upgraded. Clash is like also not good because of Ascender's Bane. So do we want an armaments in our deck? So armaments, right now, only upgrades a single card in our hand, but if we upgrade the armaments, then it will upgrade all the cards in our hand. If we draw it on a turn where we draw Infernal Blade, it basically plays for free because the Infernal Blade upgrade makes that cost 0. Do we want to upgrade it at this rest site here? Maybe. I think the armaments is good. We are facing Slime Boss. I think armaments is maybe less good for Slime Boss compared to other bosses. Also, I just want to mention that I completely did not consider Slime Boss when I picked Fire Breathing here, but Fire Breathing is very strong for Slime Boss. The AoE damage is critical once you do the split. Let's take an armaments. And now let's spend our 575 gold at a shop. It's my favorite relic, Horn Cleat. At the start of your second turn, gain 14 block. This is not actually my favorite relic, but I do like it. We actually have enough gold to buy Horn Cleat and Paper Frog. Paper Frog means that our vulnerable is dealing 75% more damage than rather than 50%, which means that our Bash Plus is applying 3 turns of an extra buffed up vulnerable. Strange Spoon means that cards that exhaust sometimes don't exhaust, but that's definitely not what we want to be right now. Definitely not worth 170 gold because we barely have any cards that exhaust. I normally pick this when we have Aberrations, and you want to keep those in your deck instead of exhausting them, but a lot of times Ironclad just synergizes with exhausting, and discarding is not exhausting, so you don't get your synergy. Offering is good, but I'd much prefer to buy these relics, and I don't think we have enough gold for everything. We like barely have enough gold for all of these, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's take them. And because we got to remove our curse already, we don't even need to remove anything. Yeah, see, a lot of the times I just spend my gold not on card removal, so it's hard to say how many times I will actually be removing a card, and if I have a curse in my deck, I really have to do this, but if I don't have a curse in my deck, I might not be removing anything. Okay, guess what? We're come across a dead adventurer on the floor. His pants have been stolen. Also, the armor and face appear to be scoured by flames. Though his possessions are still intact, you are in no mind to find out what happened here. So when we find loot, there's a 35% chance that the monster will return and we'll have an elite fight. There's a couple really important things to note here. First of all is that the scoured by flames indicates that the elite fight that we will get if we fail the roll is the sentries. Now, the sentries, we have an explosive potion for. We also have liquid memories, and we also have fire breathing. And on turn 2, when they attack for 20, we'll be gaining 14 block. I honestly think sentries is going to be a fairly easy fight. If this had instead said eviscerated by giant claws, we would be fighting a Lagavulin that does not start out asleep and debuffs on turn 1. That fight is extremely difficult. So the fact that it is not that is huge. And also, sometimes we'll get our relic without even fighting the sentries, which would be an added bonus. So I think we do this. We got the relic! Enemies in elite combats have 25% less HP. Perfect. I think this fight counts as an elite combat, so if we want to look for some gold, we could do that. So this is a little bit less clear now because we already have the relic. And the only benefit we have from finding loot is gaining some gold. Unless we think that the fight's so easy that we'll heal for more damage than we'll take. Although I find that fairly unlikely. So how much gold does an elite give? I forgot. Let me look up this event and see if it says how much gold. So, Wanderer, wait, Slay the Spire, Forgotten Warrior, or no, Dead Wanderer or something, Dead Adventure, okay, Dead Adventure. 30 gold, okay, 30 gold is a pretty small amount, right? We also, 30 gold versus life. I want to keep our life, honestly. Don't have a shop coming up? Okay, let's leave. We got our relic. We exit without a sound. 79 gold and a Mercury Hourglass. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. This is notably pretty good against Slime Boss. The AoE damage is helpful. Also, we could be having a 5 slimes or 5 gremlins in these advanced hallways coming up. So that's something to keep in mind. I think with our Horned Cleat and our Paper Frog, we're actually set to not rest here. We also have good potions. I think we'll be okay, so I think we should upgrade. Excuse me. But what should be upgraded? The fire breathing upgrade is not going to be helpful versus the elite. It will just be helpful versus the slime boss. The armaments upgrade can start upgrading all of our cards. If we have Lagavelin, for example, we can play this turn 1, get a bunch of free upgrades for our next shuffle. I think that's good. It is the Nobbo! We have our preserved insect doing work. Sword Boomerang, Strike Plus. It's already down to 34 HP. I think we will just be not taking any damage from this fight at all. Okay, so now we can probably Explosive Potion, because we drew a lot of blocks. Let me just think here for a sec. The Mercury's Hourglass is only at the start of our turn. So yes, it would be dead, but after it dealt 24 to us. There's no way to upgrade Bash further. So we can just use our potion here. We'll probably get a new one anyway. 32 gold, a Duvu doll. For each curse in your deck, start each combat with 1 strength. This relic would normally not be so good because you don't want to have curses in your deck, but I will say that an Ascender's Bane is always in your deck and cannot be removed. And so this is permanent 1+1 strength. It's like a Vajra, and it's a better Vajra because it can give you more strength sometimes. So that's good. Now we have a choice between Impervious, True Grit, and Spot Weakness. Spot Weakness is not a great way to scale your damage versus the Slime Boss, and Impervious has the potential to block a massive hit versus the Slime Boss if you want to delay the split longer. Impervious is an absolutely incredible card. It's great late game and in Act 2 as well, because a lot of times you get hit for a lot, and with 1 card you can save yourself for that turn. Also, if you ever get a Barricade, the block can stay even if you're not getting attacked. This is huge to have an Impervious in our deck right now. I'm really happy with that. We have another upgrade. Let's upgrade Fire Breathing for the Slime Boss fight. And now we have a Looter. Not so bad. We have a choice between playing Infernal Blade before or after the armaments here. I actually don't know what's better. I think playing it before is better because it's unlikely that upgrading the card will do more than 7 damage, which is the amount that we get just by playing our strike. Beautiful. Another Liquid Memories! Choose a card in your discard pile and return it to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Man, the Slime Boss split is going to be perfect, because we can just use however many of these we need and interrupt it. And after the split, they will be very low HP, and the fight will not be bad at all. We don't need any more of these cards, although Body Slam is notably better given that we have an Impervious in our deck. I think it's still a little early for Body Slam, though. I'm not sure. What do y'all think? Do we want to Body Slam this early? It's pretty much only good with Impervious right now, although it is actually quite good with the Impervious. If we take a Body Slam, we can actually upgrade it before the fight, too. So it will only cost 0. Honestly, I think it's good. Because if it costs 0, I mean, in Act 2, we're going to want to be blocking a lot anyway. And we're probably just going to be playing some defense, and then it's a 0 mana attack, which deals some damage, which is fine. And then in the late game, you know, we have a lot more block, and so it just gets better. Like, it scales with how much block is in our deck, honestly. Okay, Mercury's Hourglass, putting in the work. We have a fight of 5 slimes, and we're getting hit for 18 on turn 1. But we can save ourselves, because Mercury's Hourglass has set up this to be lethal on this slime. And now we can probably double defend as opposed to strike here. Next turn we'll get our Horn Cleat. I love Horn Cleat so much. Alright, they're all attacking. A little scary. This can kill a guy. This can probably kill a guy. Maybe we can get an AoE card. Nah. So we're gonna do this on this guy, and then we are going to just play... Oh wait, yeah, we're not taking damage, so we're fine. We are A-okay, because we have Horn Cleat. Choice between Pommel Strike, Havoc, and Twin Strike. Definitely do not want a Twin Strike here, or a Havoc. What about a Pommel Strike? Nah. Don't think we need a Pommel Strike. Don't have Strength scaling. Don't have Strike scaling. I mean, it's playable over Slime Boss, but nah. Let's upgrade our Body Slam. This is a super good upgrade because it deals more damage. Like, normally making an attack costs 1 energy less, you know, doesn't save you as much, but this allows you to play another block card, gaining you block, and it deals more damage. because you gained more block. It is our boss of slime. Should we Infernal Blade this turn or save it for the split turn? Probably we should use it this turn. We can always look in memories what we get if it's like something really good. Making it vulnerable would be good. If we didn't get that, it's fine. This is a Heavy Blade, which is already some scaling with Duvu Doll. Not bad. Pretty good turn one. Now we get gooped. Can set it up to be vulnerable for the big attack. Unfortunately, though, we did not get fire breathing and we drew impervious, so we cannot block the big hit. So we might just go for our potion here to interrupt the hit. Let's see. So yeah, we should interrupt it almost certainly. How much damage do we do just from our cards here? What if we use the potion on impervious and then we body slam? That sounds good. Yeah, so if we use a potion, that will be how we use it. And the question is, how much damage are we doing without the potion? So we armaments. Yeah, I mean, it's basically... I mean, it's GG if we use the potion. So, how much damage are we doing if we didn't use the potion? Well, we armaments. And then we strike for 15 damage. Okay. Then we defend. Now we're up to 13 block. 13 plus 1 is 14. 14 plus vulnerable is 21. So we would deal 36, which means we put it at 43 life. The split is at 43. Are we chilling or are we not chilling? We don't have fire breathing in play yet. I feel like we're chilling though. Yeah, I actually think we're chilling, so I'm just gonna do that. Oh, it's even better than I said. 38. Wait, is that what I said? I feel like that's not what I said. We can just block this if we want. And next turn, the slimes are going to kill them. They're going to be dead to their own slimes. Wow, perfect. I'm glad we didn't use the potion, because it's such a good potion to keep. Now we have a choice between Feed, Corruption, and Double Tap. Oh my, what a choice, what a choice, what a choice. So I don't think it's Double Tap. Feed is absolutely insane. You can gain a lot of max HP. It's one of the best Ironclad cards that you can have. Corruption though, Corruption. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 skills currently. I think it'd be a fool to turn down a feed. Yeah. Feed is too good. It's not that I don't like corruption, but feed is just too good. Black Blood replaces Burning Blood at the end of combat, heal 12. So it's another Burning Blood. Tiny House, upon pickup obtain 1 potion. Gain 50 gold. Raise your max HP by 5. Obtain 1 card and upgrade 1 random card. This is an extremely weak boss relic for the most part. Mark of Pain. Gain mana at the start of your turn. At the start of combat, shuffle 2 wounds into your draw pile. Our only synergy with wounds is that we have a fire breathing. So when we draw them, it would deal 10 AoE if we have fire breathing in play. We also might not have fire breathing in play yet. Is that better than Tiny House? I'm not a fan of Black Blood. Maybe Black Blood is better than Tiny House, though. 1 potion, nope. 50 gold, pretty meh. Yeah, this is garbage. I think I'd take Black Blood over Tiny House, honestly. Mark of Pain, though, is interesting. I want to try Mark of Pain. I haven't really tried it much. And we do have the Fire Breathing Plus already. Act 2, The City. Our boss is the Automaton. I actually really like the city music. We can fight how many elites? We can fight 3. If we want to fight 3, we must go to this one. Then we can rest, go to this one, and we can rest, go to this one if we want, or rest again, go to this one, have a late shop. Sounds good to me. How do we minimize hallway fights? Because question marks are super good in Act 2. I want to fight as many elites as possible with this preserved insect, I think. Yeah, it looks like we can't really avoid the hard hallway fights. We're just gonna have to fight some of them. Yeah. We'll start here. It is a Chosen. Fire breathing is very, very good versus Chosen. Whenever we play a skill, it will be shuffling Dazed. And whenever we play our Dazed, whenever we draw the Dazed, Fire Breathing will come in for us. And we got Fire Breathing turn 1, which meant our wounds also did 10 damage. Perfect. Oh man, we can even get off our feed? Beautiful. Beautiful. Shockwave Plus? I love Shockwave, and I also love upgrading my Shockwave. This is saying I don't even have to upgrade it, because it's just already upgraded. Wow. Perfect. Guess what? We already have extra energy. 2-cost cards are good. It's a book! In an abandoned temple, you find a giant book, open, riddled with cryptic writings. As you try to interpret the elaborate script, it begins to shift and morph into writing you are familiar with. So, if you don't know, the book costs 21 HP, which we have plenty of right now. There's a 1/3 chance that we will get a Necronomicon, which means that our first attack that costs 2 or more will be duplicated. We get a unique curse, which will make our Duru Doll give us an extra strength. And it means that our bash will be duplicated. And then in the future, we can pick other attacks, which will be duplicated too. So we only have one 2-cost attack, and it's not even that good right now. So maybe the Necronomicon isn't even our best option. Alternatively, there is a Enchiridion, which gives you a random power card that costs 0 on turn 1. And there is a Nobody's Codex, which allows you to shuffle cards into your draw pile at the end of your turn. The book is super good, and since we have the HP to take it safely, we should do so. Odd, the book seems to be about an ancient named Niao. The Ancient of Resurrection, Niao, was exiled to the bottom of the spire. Seeking vengeance, Niao blesses outsiders, using them for her own purposes. Those resurrected by Niao remember only fragments of their past selves, cursed to fight for eternity. Like us. Are you ready? It's the Necronomicon! Boom. The first attack played each turn that costs 2 or more is played twice. We also have a special curse that there is no escape from, by the way. This is some synergy with Fire Breathing, and some synergy with Du Vu Dal, but now we're going to need more card draw because we have a lot of junk in our deck. Upon finishing the tome, you decide to take it with you. With proof in hand, will you retain your memories? Okay, so do we want our double elite path that can fight another one? Or do we want to deviate from that, have some more question marks over here? Oh, we definitely do not. Okay, so let's just go here. We have 2 wounds in our draw pile, but our bash is going to be played twice, so that is good. We should probably attack the weakling. Unfortunately, though, we do not have lethal. It seems like we're 1 damage off. Probably we should double defend in that case. Unlucky. It'd be really nice if we draw our fire breathing soon, because the fire breathing damage is not reduced by their flight. They receive 50% less attack damage. Infernal Blade. By the way, we have our Horncleat block. Very good. Thunder Clappa. And now we can take no damage because we have Horncleat block, and we can attack to a guy that's weaker. He will be taking also 3 from the Mercury Argos. That's good. Yeah, we should kill this guy so we don't take his attack, and then shockwave the other guy. So he is weak and vulnerable. Since he is vulnerable, he will be taking extra damage due to our Paper Frog as well. Ideally, we should try to go for Feed, and Feed is in the bottom of our deck currently. So we should not play the Fire Breathing here. And we should Feed, and we can upgrade our Feed to gain even more max life. Yum. Beautiful. An Entropic Brew. Oh, is an Entropic Brew, which fills all our empty potion slots with random potions, better or worse than the Liquid Memories? What do you think? What do you think? Entropic Brew or Liquid Memories? True Grit Plus gains 9 block and exhausts a card. This is already upgraded. True Grit is normally quite bad if it's not upgraded, but sometimes you pick it in order to upgrade it. But guess what? It's already upgraded. It gains us block, which our deck doesn't have enough of right now. It allows us to exhaust maybe a wound, which we drew from, say, Mark of Pain. But there's some anti-synergy with Body Slam, because if you draw True Grit and Body Slam, then you might need to exhaust the card that you would otherwise play in order to Body Slam afterward. What do you think about this potion, though? I like the True Grit a lot. I think this potion is good. We don't have a good target to Liquid Memories at the moment. But what if we Liquid Memories like Impervious and then combo it with Body Slam? That would be insane. Entropic Brew, though, Entropic Brew can even get another Entropic Brew. Okay. I'll try an Entropic Brew. Good to have some variety anyway. It is the hardest hallway fight in the game. Coming to us at the 4th floor of Act 2. The Shelled Parasite and Fungi Beast. These guys are nasty. If we kill the Fungi Beast, we will take 2 vulnerable, which means this guy will be dealing extra 50% damage to us. Yikes. Definitely good to get our Fire Breathing Plus in play. And now we can gain some block. We can either deal 9 damage twice to this guy or to this guy. This guy's buffing though, so I do think we're gonna wanna try to kill it. Maybe we can feed on it next turn even. Shockwave Plus is very good. You can weaken them. Probably good to Infernal Blade. Sword Boomerang, okay. Do we want to gain 3 block with our defend? I don't think so. Just Sword Boomerang here. Okay, our Fire Breathing Plus just did 30 damage. But there's an issue, which is that he's attacking for 23. What if we Liquid Memories our bash? It deals 10? No, more than 10. 15 and then 15 again. Okay, it just kills it. Too bad we're not Liquid Memorizing a feed though. Yeah, I think we should not take this big hit here. We have an elite fight coming up. Oh no, I forgot that Necronomicon doesn't work because it costs 0. What have I done? If I took the Twin Strike. Ah! Well, we would get a feed off if we waited. Oh man, I screwed up so bad. I screwed up. I made a mistake and it punished. I don't think going for feed is good here. Oh no, these don't even do anything. Get me out of here. Alright. Feed? Feed, please. Oh, it died. Dang! Exhume! Put a card from your exhaust pile into your hand and exhaust. Guess what? We have an Impervious. We have a feed. Both of those cards exhaust. We have a Shockwave. We can play Impervious and then Exhume to get another Impervious. We can play our feed just for damage if we want. We can play an Infernal Blade maybe. I think Exhume is good. I like Exhume. We have energy to be spending anyway. Alrighty, are we safe to fight an elite? I think yes. It is a Chosen and a Cultist. We have Shockwave turn 1, very good. Die, Cultist. Paper Frog putting in good work. 2 Strength also putting in good work. Twin Strike is going to be lethal on that guy if we want. Let's see what we get from this. Carnage, excellent, excellent. 24, 14. Yep. Let's just Twin Strike here and wait. I didn't need to block because of thing. Although now I can't exhume, so maybe that was poor. 14 and 21 is 35. Ooh, I really should have exhumed. I really should have played the Impervious so I could exhume it. Let's see. Need to be playing a little slower, I think. 35, right? We said that doesn't work. I can exhume my feed though. Okay. I did not think of that at first. I'm glad I thought of that. Elixir? We can exhaust some cards from our hand. This could be useful to exhaust the wounds that get shuffled in from Mark of Pain. Though overall it's pretty poor. Do we want a spot weakness? If the enemy intends to attack, gain 3 strength. We currently do not have a super good way of scaling our damage up. The one small issue is that versus the Bronze Automaton, he doesn't always attack. He only attacks every other turn. So it doesn't, it's more like gain 1.5 strength, I'd say. Although we don't have to play it if he's not attacking, so it's a little bit better. Maybe it's like 1 energy, gain 2 strength. But it does not exhaust, which means we can keep playing it. And we can potentially gain a lot of strength. And I think that since we currently have no way to scale our damage, it does make sense to take this, even though it's not optimal. Just 1 second. All right. Chat is very quiet today. How are y'all doing? How's the Spire been treating you? How are you feeling about the new year? Okay. We have our preserved insect value. Enemies in elite combats have 25% less HP. That's good. Here we have 4 energy. We can play 1 defend, 1 body slam to kill this guy, and then even spot weakness and bash on the other guy, and that's completely fine. Twitch chat is down? What? Wait, do we need to bash on the big guy instead of bashing on this guy? That's an option. Well, I'm so sorry Twitch chat is down. If we bash on the big guy, he takes hecka more damage. Which is worth considering, right? Though this guy's going to be attacking us for a ton, and if we don't draw good attacks, it might be hard to kill. Our bash does trigger twice, though, and I think it's just too much damage to not take. Yeah, it's like, what, 41? And 3 turns of vulnerable, and our vulnerable is especially useful. Yeah. Can't not do that one. Luckily we have a Horn Cleat when he's attacking us for quite a large amount. This is not quite lethal. We can have nothing to exhume right now. But we can make this guy vulnerable, and then this will be lethal. And now we can exhaust our defend and barely take any damage at all. Twitch chat is back, PogChamp. Hooray! That was weird that it was down. I've never heard of stuff like that before. Maybe we can draw feed next turn, and then we can feed on the elite. Yum! +3 max HP. Perfect. That went super well. 26 gold and Eternal Feather says whenever we enter a rest site, we get a heal. So rest sites are going to be good, even if we're upgrading. Do we want a double tap? This turn, your next attack is played twice. Well, it's bad if we don't draw any other attacks with it, but it is good with, well, what is it good with? I don't know. It seems like it's probably good, but do we have enough attacks that we draw it with another attack fairly reliably? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But it's not really good if we're duplicating a strike. It's only good if we're duplicating like a bash plus or a... it's not even that good with body slam because we drew less block cards with it. Maybe it's just bad. Is it just bad? Well, we can upgrade it and maybe get 2 attacks. I mean, it's really good with Bash, but even then, Bash is already getting duplicated, so the extra vulnerable kind of goes to waste. It's kind of just like 1 energy deal 15 with Bash. Okay, maybe it's bad. Maybe it's bad. I am becoming convinced that it's bad. We have a lot of junk in our deck. We might even not draw attacks with it. Looks unimpressive. I agree. It's a yellow card, but we don't take every yellow card that's offered. In fact, we skip some of them. Okay, now we have an upgrade. Also a heal with Eternal Feather. I want to get our feet upgraded so we can gain more max HP. So let's do that. It'll be also easier to kill with feed. It is the Slavers. Preserved insect doing big damage. Can we kill any of them? This guy is only dealing 14 and this is dealing 8, so we have 22. 22 is not lethal. So we should try to block as much as we can then. Exhaust our strike, I guess. This guy hits for the most, so I'm going to exhaust. I'm going to attack him first. And we take some damage here, but we should be okay since we're at so much life. And now we have Horncleave value. Perfect. Okay, so feed is dealing 14. Body Slam is doing extra because we already have a Horncleave, which really I completely did not think about until now, but Body Slam is just really good with Horncleave. I'm glad we took a Body Slam here. In order to get our feed off though, let's see, so we could go up to 19 block, and then this would deal 21. We could deal 21 to this guy, and then feed it. Although then we wouldn't be killing the guy that's making us not able to attack next turn, which is slightly suboptimal since we're already blocking for a sufficient amount. So we could just Body Slam feed that guy and then waste all the damage. Maybe that's better? Yeah, I'm willing to believe that's better. Simply for the reason that we want to play attacks next turn. If we can't kill the pink guy next turn, it will be rough. Yep. So we have all our energy. Unfortunately, we take big hits. Oh well. Ow. Ow. Paper Frog gang? Indeed, Paper Frog has been doing work. Hey, nothing but cats. How's it going? We can exhume our feed, which is truly incredible use of exhume. Yum! Yum, yum, yum. Oh, I probably should have played the fire breathing there. That was a lot of damage I just missed. Bash goes twice. Pantograph. At the start of boss combats, heal 25. An excellent relic. I love a Pantograph. Given how bad this elixir is, I'll happily exchange it for a Distilled Chaos. Anger Plus, no thank you. That's going to be a skip, I think. Mummified Hand. Whenever you play a power card, a random card in your hand costs 0 that turn. We have extremely few powers. This is really not doing anything for us right now. So the question is, do we take it and hope that it'll be useful later, or do we take the Sapphire Key? I think a Mummified Hand is better than an average relic, but given where we are in the game. Is it still better than an average relic? I don't know. Our problem seems to be card draw, not energy, but having more energy is always good. Double feed, yeah. Luckily I saw it that time. I am nothing but cats. Yeah, that is your username. Good point. What do you think about this mummified hand? Should we take it and add powers to our deck later? It'll be good if we have like a barricade offered to us. It'll be good if we have a corruption offered to us. It'll be good if we have a berserk offered to us, but not really, because we don't have enough card draw. It's good if you have any powers ever. It's only good if you have any powers ever, and also you don't have enough energy to play all of your cards that turn. But keep in mind, we have one curse from this. We have two curses from this. So our card draw is a bit lacking. And if it's only good with an expensive power, really. So it's good with Demon Form. It's good with Barricade. It's good with Corruption. It's okay with Dark Embrace. I love hands. You don't agree with what? You just need more card draw? I agree we need more card draw. It's so weird. It's not useful right now, but it's amazing long term. I agree it could be amazing. Yeah. We already have one power. It's definitely better than an average relic, so probably we just take the Sapphire Key next time. Sounds good. We're fighting all the elites that we can, which in this case is only one more. We should take our rest sites probably. What are our upgrades looking like? Because we could also take a question mark over an upgrade if we're really going crazy. We could upgrade our spot weakness. We could upgrade our impervious. Our upgrades are a little bit lacking. We could take the key, the red key, at the end of this act. And save our upgrades for later. I think that's better than a question mark event though. Pretty sure it is. I'm actually not sure. Chat works, yeah. It's back. Apparently it was down. I had no idea. Yeah, so, we can upgrade our impervious. That will be good, you know, versus the heart for sure, so. And also not bad now. Good versus Hyper Beam, etc., etc. Also, spot weakness is going to be good versus our upcoming fight, but. Hi, VZZV. Do I know you by another name? I'm sorry, I forgot. It is a snake plant. We have turn 1 Shockwave, which is an excellent card. We can gain some block and only take a little bit of damage. And do we want to exhaust our Strike Plus? Almost certainly yes. Goodbye, Strike. 4 damage, but now we have our Horn Cleat, and it's not debuffing, it's attacking, which means next turn it will be debuffing, which is very good value. Body Slam is going to do a lot here. Boom. Wait, is it lethal if we feed Exhume Feed? 24. Wait, yeah, it is. Pog. Hooray! +4 max HP. Clash, Armaments, Sword, Boomerang. How about no? How about some extra strength? Or how about... maybe it's the key. I was thinking it's the key, yeah. And now we can head up to the shop. It is a Book of Stabby Stabbo. It is hitting us for 14 and we have very little blocking, but we have so much HP that we're completely fine. It's Maze. Hey, Maze. You play some Slay the Spire, I know. Yeah, so... we should probably just feed. And we can exhume it maybe later if it works out, but getting damage is good. Nothing more to be done here, we just take a bit. We can exhaust our wound. Very good. Very good. $21 damage. Nice Horn Cleat blocking. Now we are taking a lot though. $19 damage, ow. This will probably be lethal. Yep. I'm the ultimate dork, Julian. I, Julian, definitely know how to spell your name. But you don't know how to spell the word spell. Interesting. 34 gold, an ink bottle that says whenever we play 10 cards, draw 1 card. We were just saying how we needed more card draw. Ink bottle is a great source of card draw. Perfect. Colorless potion is garbage. And these cards are also garbage, but Entrench is maybe worth considering. Nah, we don't have enough card draw for Entrench. We also don't have enough card draw for any of these. Get out of here. Alright. It is our shop. We can buy an Anchor with good with Body Slam. We can buy an Evolve. We really like Evolve actually, because guess what? We have Mark of Pain, so there's wounds in our deck. And whenever we draw a wound, we would draw a card if we have Evolve in play. Perfect, perfect. We can even upgrade Evolve so we can draw 2 cards when we draw our wound. Now if we get a bottle, like right here, we can make it so that we start off with Evolve and our Mark of Pain is completely irrelevant. Also, Evolve will trigger Mummified Hand, which is good. Yeah, this is really good, I think. F off, George. Wow. No one asked you to be here. Is that true? Is that really true? No one asked me to be here? I guess so. Was Silent Run yesterday only for New Year's? No, Silent was because I died. So here's the thing. I do 1 Ironclad run per day, and I try my hardest. I mean, to some extent. And then if it doesn't go well, like if I die to Hexaghost, and I still want to play more, then I will play some other classes, and usually I will let chat decide. And it just happened that I died to Hexaghost pretty early yesterday, and we just played a bunch of Silent. Yeah, this is good, right? This is actually insane. Bottling Evolve is 100% what our deck wanted. And now we can buy an Uppercut. It's good with Necronomicon. So that's a PogChamp. And now we have no more money left. Alright, we got our heal with Eternal Feather. We can upgrade the uppercut, but the evolve is better. Wait, is it better? Yeah, probably. Nice, and they fixed this so that when you upgrade a card that you bottle, it still starts in your hand. Alright, we got our Pantograph heal. We're at 100 HP. This should be easy peas. I hope. I actually don't know. It might be hard. We'll see. Just play this. We got a bludgeon. Boop. Bop. And shablammy. Potion is good to use. Yeah. I can upgrade all this stuff. We're not taking any damage because of our Horn Cleat. We can go ahead and feed if we want. But we can also save it. Feed would draw us a card. We can save the card draw for next turn. Boop, bop, and shablammy. I love it. Nice, one of these guys is attacking. Shockwave is good, but it gets cancelled by the artifact, so maybe not. We can get rid of some of the artifact by playing Bash twice. And then we can get our Fire Breathing in play. And, yeah, so these wounds and Necronomic Curses, they give us card draw, first of all. Well, the wounds do. And they give us damage because of the Fire Breathing. So it's really a good setup that we have now. We're gaining strength every turn with Cultist Potion. But now he is hitting us. We should exhaust our silly strike. We want to get rid of the remaining artifact charges. Nice Necronomicon value there. We exhaust a strike or defend. Well, we take less damage if we play or defend, so... No, if we play our... No, it doesn't really matter so much. Do we want Exhume to be returned to our hand? Let's save the Impervious Plus, though. Let's just play we can exhaust the defend, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. That was probably wrong. I'm not really sure why I did that. Double uppercut sounds good. Let's gain strength though. Wow, we're really just pumping out damage. We're not gonna be able to... No, we could feed still. We Exhume for an Infernal Blade. No. We have 13 strength already? How is that even possible? So feed is dealing 43. How do we do this? Probably something with Body Slam. Yep. Yum! Wow, that fight was so easy. I can't believe I used the Cultist Potion. Wasted my Cultist Potion. Wow, it's good cards. It's good cards, friends. Remember how I was saying Mummified Hand is really good if we had a demon form? But also there's an Impervious here. But also there's a demon form here. Guess what? Our deck doesn't have good damage scaling in the late game. All we have is one spot weakness for some strength now and then. But if we have a demon form, then we can gain strength at the end of every turn. Although Impervious is also super, super good. We have Exhume to play it again. We have Body Slam, which it's good with. And getting our blocking game better would be a big benefit. But I think that the demon form is just a little bit too good here. So I'm going to take the demon form instead. A choice between Cursed Key, Slaver's Collar, and Sacred Bark. Definitely not a Sacred Bark kind of guy, so it's between Cursed Key and Slaver's Collar. Worth noting about Cursed Key is that we have a Duvu doll, so if we want to add curses to our deck for strength, we could. Generally, that will not be worth it the later the game goes. So I am definitely considering this Slaver's Collar. I think we already have plenty of energy in our easier fights with our Mummified Hands, you know. We have a Mark of Pain, so I think the Slaver's Collar is definitely going to be better than getting some curses here. Yeah, Slaver's Collar. Gain energy in boss and elite combats. Okay, we want to be farming elites with our Preserved Insect. We also seem to be doing pretty strong things, so more elites the better. Need to path up to this spicy elite though, which means that we should go here. And we can take this shop with 103 gold, I guess? Sure. Get this evolve in play. We take 11. A little sad. We can shockwave it. Drawing a card. Don't actually want a fire breathing because it's going to make it harder to feed. But we should feed so that it's in our pile for Exhume. I think. Nice, we can Exhume our feed. It's dealing 24, we can spot weakness first, and now it's dealing plenty. Perfect. 10 gold, a Sever Soul, an Armaments, or a Pommel Strike. Well, this one says draw cards. We have plenty of energy. We have strength scaling now with Demon Form. So maybe now's the time for Pommel Strike. It's also a card that we can upgrade. We were mentioning how a lot of our cards are not so good to upgrade at the moment. But if we can have another card draw with Pommel Strike, that would be even better. So yeah, I think Pommel Strike is actually playable now. Navigating through the beyond, you discover a glowing tesseract spinning and shifting gently in the air. You touch it. A sharp pain flows through you, followed by vivid flashes of a distant memory. Whose memories are these? Let's add some colorless cards to our deck. We have a choice between Forethought, Secret Technique, and Panacea. By the way, did you know your description says you will be starting grad school at Rutgers? Oops, haven't updated that in a while. Yes, so Secret Technique is good. Panacea is probably not good. I don't think one artifact is helping us that much here. We don't have a Berserk, and even if we did, it's kind of bad. So probably this is Secret Technique. And Secret Technique is generally speaking good. We can get our Shockwave, or our Impervious. Discovery, Violence, or Chrysalis. Okay, so not Chrysalis. I hate Chrysalis. Violence says put 3 attacks from your draw pile into your hand. So this effectively draws 3 cards as long as there are attacks in your draw pile. But the one thing with Violence is it draws specifically attacks. So if you want to have if you don't have enough energy to play all the attacks that you would draw, and then you might not have any attacks for next turn because you drew them already. I think it's still good though. Think so? Yeah. It's good. You can get Body Slam maybe. Discovery says choose 1 of 3 random cards to add into your hand. It costs 0 this turn and exhaust. You know. Not so bad. Not so bad. You can get whatever you need, really. Alright, do you all like Discovery or Violence more? Let's meanwhile look at the other option. We have another Chrysalis, which I don't like, a Jack of all trades, which I don't really like so much, and a secret technique, which I do like, but is 2 secret techniques too much? Don't think it could be too much. Probably not too much. So what do we think? Discovery or violence? Honestly, I'm down for either. I was thinking discovery might be cool. Discovery looks safe. You can always secret technique for a secret technique, but you could really have too many secret techniques. You could rarely, or you could really? Oh, could you really? Could you really have too many secret techniques? So the only downside of secret technique is that it requires skills to be in your draw pile. And if there are no skills in your draw pile, then secret technique doesn't do anything and is bad. Yeah, I'll take discovery. I think that sounds more fun. Serenity! 2 primitive creatures fight over a carcass on the side of the road. You observe, devoid of emotion. Watch, remember, live. This is the Watcher's mission. Recently, one of your peers had stopped reporting on their assignment, a spire of unknown origin. As the fight ends, you continue onward, unfazed by the bloody scene that took place. Bad versus Time Meter? That is true. As you slowly make your way up the twisting pathways, you constantly find yourself losing your way as the walls and ground seem to inexplicably shift before your eyes. The constant whispering voices in the back of your head aren't helping things either. Okay, so we can embrace madness. We receive 2 madness at the cost of 19 HP. This reduces the cost of our card in your hand to 0 for this combat, which is mostly useless. Don't really think of anything we'd really want to reduce to 0. And that costs a card draw. It also costs us 19 HP. So definitely not this option. We can heal for 22 and, well, we only heal for 18, and then we become cursed. This is an innate curse. We do have a Duvu doll. Or we can lose 5 max HP. Well, losing 5 max HP is kind of suboptimal, but obtaining a curse is even more suboptimal. So I guess we just lose 5 max HP and be a little sad? Time Meter? I hardly know her. You're so funny. So funny. Embrace madness, Kappa. Retrace your steps. You spend what seemed like an eternity lost in the maze. Slowly but surely you were able to retrace your steps, reorient yourself, and make it out of the twisting passages. We are drained from the experience. Let's not shop with only 113 gold. It's Mind Bloom! While walking and traversing through the chaos of the spire, your thoughts suddenly begin to feel very real. Imaginings of monsters and riches begin to manifest themselves into reality. The sensation is quickly fleeting. What do you do? Okay, well, we don't need to upgrade all of our cards because most of our cards are already upgraded. Plus, we like healing. Now we can fight a boss from Act 1 for a random rare relic, or we can obtain 999 gold at the cost of 2 normality. Yeah, so do we have a plan for removing these normalities? Not really, because there are no shops in the act. Which means we can't even spend the 999 gold until Act 4. Seems a little bit questionable. Rich, I am rich. Do you like being awake, though? No, every waking moment of my life is torment. Sad. Autopilot and lesson learned woke. I was born with glass bones and paper skin. Every morning I break my legs, and every afternoon I break my arms. At night, I lie awake in agony until my heart attacks put me to sleep. What? What the hell is going on in chat? You guys are going crazy. It's from SpongeBob? What? Alright, yeah, I don't think we can put this gold to too good use, unfortunately. I think... And the curses are a little questionable, especially now that we added all these stupid 0 mana things that cause us to play more cards per turn. So, I'm not gonna get the gold this time. It is Slime Boss again! What are we gonna secret technique for? Shockwave, yeah. Also, it's a boss fight, which activates Slaver's Color, by the way. Fun stuff right there. Alright, it's charging up. Let's make bash for double. Can strike. And then we will wake it up next turn. Slime Crush. Fire breathing first. Are there any? Yeah, there are wounds in there. Demon form. We don't need demon form. Oh wait, feed is a thing. I need to remember to feed. Where's feed? Feed is not drawn yet? Okay. Why would you not play the demon form? It was literally free. Oh, was it? Oops. Anyways, I had messed up and didn't get my feed off. Threaded Needle. Start each combat with 4 plated armor. Skill Potion. Oh, this is good. Choose 1 of 3 random skill cards to add to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Probably better than Blessing of the Forge. A True Grit Plus, Dark Embrace, or an Intimidate. Do we have cards that exhaust? We have these cards that exhaust. Card draw seems to be pretty good. I'm down for a Dark Embrace, right? Intimidate is an option, but we already have an Uppercut and a Shockwave. Yeah, I'm down for Dark Embrace. We also have the Mummified Hand, so it's basically free. It's good. Okay. We have a choice between an Ancient Tea Set and a Sapphire Key. I think here we take the Sapphire Key. Ancient Tea Set is kind of meh. Doesn't even do anything. Where's the heart? Alright, we need to path ourselves. No, we can choose here. We can, no, we should take more elites. Good. Giant Head. Giant Heado. Spot Weakness is good. And Fade is good to save. Demon Form is going to make something else cost 0, but ideally we should make our expensive cards cost 0. So we should defend first, and then Demon Form? Wait, it doesn't make sense. I should Uppercut, Embrace, okay. Then I can Secret Technique something, like Shockwave. Oh, I drew a card. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It worked out. I'm drawing cards left and right. I'm gonna need to remember that. It's gonna make Mummified Hand calculations harder. Yeah, we can just play some cards. Playing them at never before seen speeds. Dark Embrace is really drawing us a lot. It's incredible. We can Dark Embrace for Discovery here if we want. I mean, Secret Technique for it. Offering is a card. This is also a card. Let's not lose HP for no reason. Can exhaust our wound, which is probably not even necessary. But we do it anyway, because I don't know why not. Hmm. 31, 52. Okay, it is lethal if we don't feed. But, do we want to feed? Yeah, we just take 5. It's probably gonna be fine. Where's the feed, though? Can exhume for an impervious. And we have a guaranteed next turn. Nice. Yeah, uppercut, Dark Embrace. Yeah. No, it died somehow. Oops. Flame Barrier plus, is that good? It's a way to spend our energy, which we need. It's also something we can get from Secret Technique on the turn that the heart is doing an X15. Sounds good to me. Good to upgrade the demon form, right? Or the uppercut? One of them. What does this upgrade to? Not exhaust? Probably not then. Can upgrade the demon form later, right? Can upgrade the uppercut, which will be better now, because it gets doubled. Double uppercut. Forgot to exhume for a Secret Technique. Not exactly sure what you were saying. Okay, are we triggering this? It looks like we are, right? Okay, armaments is not that good. But we have Evolve, bottled, so the burns are like whatever. Okay, we have Impervious for the big attack as well. That's very useful. Oh, wait. Yeah, I should have double bashed there, probably. My bad. It's exhaust to defend, I guess. Oh, body slam. Oh, it's intangible. Rip. Alright, what do we Secret Technique for? Secret Technique for Shockwave, right? Wait, not Flame Barrier? Wait, Flame Barrier is good too. Oh, we drew a Shockwave. That's convenient. Infernal Blade. Blood for blood. Yeah, I'm not thinking nearly enough to be playing optimally here. I'm just sort of going crazy. Discovery. Barricade. Havoc is probably better. Whoa, we drew a lot of cards. Yeah, so we can Secret Technique, Exhume, and then Impervious if we want. But let's just play Havoc, because that sounds kind of funny. We exhausted a burn. We can secret technique for a flame barrier. That will gain us 20 block, and then we can the 25, but no. Let's just do the other play. Be nice if we have a feed here, but we may not. This draws one card, but it might draw more. Guess I could strike first to make some space. Okay, we can block here. It's fine. Don't really want to block with that, but we could. Do we have... We don't have fire breathing in play yet, or do we? Looks like we don't. So that means we can go for feed easier. Put it down to 2. Wait. You can put it down to 2, right? Let's say if it won't die to anything random. But where's the feed? Not here. Oh well. Nothing to be done, no cards, no way to exhaust cards. Wait, ink bottle could draw, but... Nah. So... Yo, someone hang out with me in voice chat or else I will ban you from this channel. Wonka asks. Wait, there's a voice chat? What? Oh no, some of me and my friends watch George's stream. We're in a Discord. I'm aggressively calling them here. Rip. Yeah, we didn't get the feed off. Oh well. Prayer wheel is kind of useless. Maybe it'll give us something though. Gambler's Brew seems alright. Maybe these are better. Maybe these are better. Nah, skill potion's probably worse. Warcry Plus is good. Kunai, every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain a dexterity. George, get in voice chat or I will ban you. Cordiamo redeemed unmod someone and wants to unmod Suicune Kun. Lamau. Thinking, secret technique for exhume for feed has a pretty good chance of feeding. We might want to save unneeded techniques. Oh, that's an interesting idea. That's a good idea. Let me say unmod, wait. Cordiama is saying unmod Suicune Kun. Okay. Okay, Suicune Kun is no longer a mod. You got what you wanted? F in the chat for Suicune Kun. Better luck next time. Yeah, I agree with you, English. That's a good point, because it's hard to set up the feed, but if we have a secret technique, that can get us it. So that would require that we just play our feed the first time around and then save the exhume and save the secret technique. Cordiama redeem, make someone a mod, not yourself, and pick Suicune Kun. Lamau. Alright, Suicune Kun can be a mod. I hope you guys are having fun. Alrighty, how many feeds can we get off? Probably 2, right? At the most. We just need to be a little careful. See what we get from Discovery. Burning Pact, okay. What should we exhaust? Maybe our Body Slam? Now we can Shockwave. And this is dealing 24, so that sets up a feed on that guy. And then we can Exhume for the other feed. Yum, yum, yum. 24 is 1 off, so we strike first. Yum, yum, yum. Got a Kunai proc incidentally. Can't say no to that. Alright. I have no clue what I'm doing. I figured out the 5D chess puzzle. Now get in voice, I will smite all of you. Alright, nothing but cats, you are now numero uno on the smite list. Glad you guys are having fun. I appreciate the, okay. $19 gold, an energy potion, which is not that good, although we are drawing a lot of cards now. Power through sounds beautiful. We have upgraded stuff. And we have fire breathing. Yeah. Another Exhume sounds beautiful. It is our friend the Transient. Definitely we should Shockwave here. The Transient is really nasty if you don't respect him. Nice. Lucked out a little bit there. Discovery. I'll take a Pummel, I guess. Wait, Sword Boomerang, Pummel? I guess Sword Boomerang is better. Okay, we can save something for next turn, like the Sword Boomerang. Can play this. And then get this in play. Okay, Demon Form will reduce something, but can we afford to do that? I can't tell. This is dealing 5, but it goes up to 7. No, it goes up to 8 probably. So 8 times 3 is 24. So it loses 24 strength. Seems a little bit sketchy. But we do have another card that will get reduced. Alright. Actually, yeah. I don't know. What, do we have any skills that cost 0? We don't. Yeah, we take 9, it's fine. But now we're less likely to take damage in the future, which is what I care about mostly. Boom, boom! Nice. Exhaust the Necronomicus for the meme. Alright, let's see how much damage we can do to it on its last turn here. We got it down to half. $5D chess is pretty cool. The Thinker7, are you an art nerd or just a regular nerd? This is not an insult, but as a genuine inquiry. I am a nerd with some artistic ability, I would say. I would agree with that. Is your name from the sculpture, or is it from your love of thinking, or is it both? Both. My name comes from Julius Caesar. Because I was annoying and got killed for it. Nice. Thinker? I hardly know her. Do we want a Shrug It Off here? I think we do. We have plenty of card draw, but Shrug It Off is just a good card, I'd say. Ooh, a True Grit Plus or a Second Wind Plus. Honestly, the Second Wind Plus is kind of a meme, but if we're having a power through in our deck, we might get more and more wounds to the point that our hand size is limiting our draw. And maybe the Second Wind can come in big. 7 block for each card exhausted. It also will draw cards if we need to with we have Dark Embrace up. I think it's alright. Yeah, I want to try. What face? I can unmod him if you like and ban him. How dare you? It's the Spicy Elite and it's Reptomancer. Luckily we have a Preserved Instinct and they have much less HP than they normally would. But we have our Slaver's Collar and this is an Elite fight, so we have extra energy at the start of each turn, which is very good. And Discovery for Corruption, because that sounds freaking hilarious. Let's Warcry. Put a... We can honestly save... We could save the Cleave for next turn. Wait, but we're gonna draw the card back immediately, right? So it doesn't matter. Oh, we're not. Never mind. Why did I do that one again? That was not the move, was it? Corruption. Okay, Exhume for Warcry. Put a card back on top. Doesn't matter so much. Now we can Secret Technique for something. Like another Exhume. Wait. How do we draw our thing? Our Dark Embrace. How we draw Dark Embrace is we Secret Technique our... I can Secret Technique Exhume, I guess. Wait, and then we can Exhume a Secret Technique? Wait, that doesn't make sense. We can Exhume the Warcry though. And now we have a power through. Let's draw Cleave next turn. Armaments. And now we can reduce the demon form. Wait, I played that in bad order. Oops. Oh, we're going crazy. It's fine. Everything is fine. This is pretty fun, I must admit. This is pretty fun. Now we have a bunch of attacks, so hopefully it's lethal. Where's Feed? Feed is in our deck still. This sets up Feed. Yum! Do love feeding on Reptomancer. This self-forming class is whenever you lose HP, gain 3 block next turn. This card is insane versus the heart. You can lose a lot of HP and convert it into block by the Beat of Death. Emerald Key, Fear Potion, not so much. None of these really. Body Slam is possible. Want a second Body Slam? Maybe yes. Honestly, maybe yes. I'm not sure. Notice that I cleverly changed the butt in your name to butt as the insult. I will not do it because I'm a kind and merciful being. I like butt, so thanks very much for that. Okay, what's happening here? Are we taking a second Body Slam? Are we or are we not? No one knows. I feel like we should not, but I'm not sure. Maybe we should. Yeah. Guess it's a lot of damage. We scale with Demon Form now, so it doesn't seem as necessary. Yeah, we do scale with Demon Form. But Demon Form is even a little bit slow. And ideally we would be dealing... So the thing is, I feel like with our Dark Embrace and a lot of cards that exhaust, you know, our strength is coming in the first few turns. And I think it's really good to convert those turns into damage when we have these really strong turns at the beginning. And even though we have Demon Form in play, you know, we still might take a while to get going. But yeah, I mean, good strength is good. What stuff do we have that doesn't exhaust? We have Power Through, we have Flame Barrier Plus, we have True Grit Plus. We have a couple cards in here. I do actually like this Body Slam a lot though. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't know. And we can upgrade it. And we can also upgrade Demon Form after. A shop. Nice. Feel No Pain is absolutely beautiful. Another secret technique is kind of a meme, but which we don't need it. Though it's not bad per se. None of these are really that useful, I don't think. can remove a strike. That might be useful. But do we want to save our gold and buy something at the shop after this? Or we could double remove. Yeah, that's an interesting decision because we might prevent ourselves from buying certain relics at the next shop by card removing now, but probably worth it just in case we want to double remove. I don't know. And get a strike out of here. And I'll save my gold. I don't think the Sacred Technique is worth 187. And let's upgrade our demon farm. Second wind doesn't exhaust? That's true. Yeah, I really don't have a lot of experience with second wind. I'm not sure how good it's gonna do or what it's gonna do, but I believe it has potential. Okay, we can play our powers. That makes stuff cost less. We should play this first, so the more expensive thing costs 0. Then we can draw cards. We're gonna draw cards with Inkwell anyways, so it doesn't super matter what we pick here, right? Wait, what did I just put back? Oh, we're gonna draw cards with Ink Bottle. Okay, that's why I said that. That's why I said that. Okay. Right. Did I do that suboptimally? I feel like I did. I don't remember how or why though. This is fine. We just take some damage. Okay, impervious, so we won't take damage this turn. If there's any way to get a feed, maybe we should go for that. Let's do our shockwave play as usual. Ooh, fire breathing. That's good. Can we reduce something with this fire breathing? Maybe, yeah. Dang it, we reduced the strike. Okay, so we're getting hit for 29, we're already at 20. We don't really need to use our impervious now. Especially because we can kill stuff. So now we can try to feed on this guy, hopefully. We are getting hit for 10 times 4, though. We can Discovery. Ooh, Fiend Fire. I don't know if I feel about this Fiend Fire. It's gonna play twice, right? No, it's not. It costs 0. Okay, probably good. We can exhaust our wounds that we get from the power through. Oh, we got a demon form. Also got Flame Barrier. That changes things, you know? I just don't know how I feel about exhausting all these cards, right? Because, like, Demon Form we could exhaust, but we don't really want to. Uppercut we don't really want to exhaust because it goes twice and implies weak and vulnerable. I mean, it's an insane amount of damage. And we're going to power through and then exhaust the wounds even for better. The Flame Barrier is sort of awkward. You could play the Flame Barrier first and exhaust everything else. I don't know. Maybe the Demon Form's too good to get in play. We can really pare down our deck against the Awakened one. Yeah, Do we want to, though? Do we have Feel No Pain in play yet? We don't. We'll draw cards. Can get a Feel No Pain. Guess I'm gonna Demon Farm, even though it might be... Maybe we just don't need to. I kind of think we're feeling strong and I don't want to take damage this turn. So maybe I'm gonna change my mind about that. Not sure. We'll see if we're okay. I hope we're okay. I think we probably are okay. We'll see. We shall see. That was definitely a questionable decision, but I think it'll be alright. Do we want to exhaust to defend? Or an exhume, even? What do we want to exhume? We could exhume a demon form. Or an uppercut. Exhume demon form is interesting. Power through and second wind over and over is pretty good. It's true. What do you think about exhuming demon form? Honestly, I think it's good. Now we second wind, I guess. So we don't take big damage. We probably want to wait out as long as we can because we scale. What else do we want to exhume? I don't know. We can exhume and exhume. That would gain us block from... No, we don't have that in play. Do we? Feel No Pain? No, we don't have Feel No Pain in play. Okay, now though he's attacking for a huge amount, so we should kill him. The game doesn't let you exhume? Oh, okay. That's funny. Maybe the Impervious? Oh, we don't have an Impervious in our exhaust pile. Oh. Well, we can... take a Shockwave, but maybe that's not blocking for that much. We'll draw us a card though. We can Secret Technique for an Impervious. Might be good. Oh wait, we can't. Oops. There's no Impervious in here either. Where is Impervious then? 22 times 3. Uh-oh. Okay. I didn't realize that was lethal, but that's good. Oh wait, chat got removed from my phone. Oops. One message was deleted by a moderator. Mr. Destructoid. Alright, it's the time eater. Sorry. Draw with ink bottle. What's happening here? Many things. Mainly we should be trying to gain some block. Should be Thunderclap. It advances the ticker by 1 to deal 9 damage. Also advances Ink Bottle by 1. I don't know. Okay, we can power through. We don't need to though. Well, we can Secret Technique for Shockwave, which I always do. Play 5 cards next turn. Please answer poll. There's a poll. Do you think George will win this run? There's 1 vote for yes. Thank you for whoever voted for that. We can double bash here if we want. Ooh, demon form PogChamp. Demon form is definitely better than bash here. And we can play 3 cards to trigger it, but don't think we want to trigger it because it just means we take more damage this turn. Triggering it when he's doing the multi-attack is always a little suboptimal. Okay, so now we just want to play exactly 3 cards. Can uppercut twice and flame barrier. We missed out on Dark Embrace. Oh well. It's fine. Okay, now we can play as many cards as we want. Fire Breathing before Warcry. We can Secret Technique for something. We can also Exhume for a Secret Technique. Or a Warcry. Probably not so good. Exhume for... Wait. Okay, I think we should probably play the Secret Technique, right? Secret technique for... You can just exhaust the secret technique. No. That doesn't make any sense. Just take a spot weakness, I guess. And then we can exhume. Exhume for Warcry, honestly. I think the card draw is good. Okay, feel no pain. We have 3 more cards to play. Fortunately, we didn't get to body slam twice there. And we're taking a hit for 27. It's gonna heal up to half. Wait, why isn't it healing up to half? Oh, whatever. Are we going for lethal now? Probably not, right? I mean, we could try. What would we exhume for in that case? No, we can only... No, okay. We can try to go for 2-turn lethal. It's not completely unreasonable. Like, actually. It might even be lethal right now. Yeah, so strike is dealing 45. Well. Strike is dealing 45, and this is dealing 50. I mean, it's fine. We can exhume for a feed again, but... What if I just second wind here? There's no way we're feeding him. I'm pretty sure it's impossible. Yeah, so in that case, we just gain some block however we can. This will exhaust 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, so plenty. And yep, there's nothing much more to be said here. We can kill it with Ink Bottle on 9. Thump, thump, thump! A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire? The source of this evil? You ready your blade? Attack! You deal 2,312 damage. The heart squirms and bleeds, but is ultimately still pounding. Are your mightiest attacks not enough? You ask yourself, have I been here before? The heart pulses louder and louder as your consciousness begins to fade. A sudden burst of energy emanates from inside you, jolting you awake. The heart retreats upwards. A large door is revealed in its place. Final act, the ending. Full heal with Eternal Feather. Upgrade something. What should we upgrade? What do we want to upgrade? Thinking maybe the Feel No Pain could be upgraded. We seem to be doing a lot of exhausting. Frozen Eye! When reviewing your draw pile, the cards are now shown in order. I do love Frozen Eye. Second evolve seems a little bit unnecessary. Bag of Marbles. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. That will strip away some artifact. We could also do a card remove. Or buy a potion. Liquid Memories seems not the optimal potion. Blood Potion seems okay, but probably better to purchase one of these 2 relics, I think. Get the Angry? No, definitely not. Definitely not Anger here, unfortunately. We need to keep in mind we have these relics, Kunai and Self-Farming Clay, which could potentially be very relevant in the heart fight. Yeah, Frozen Eye. Yeah, we like Frozen Eye. That's what helped us win like 2 or 3 runs ago. I think we should buy it, honestly. And I'm down to take some time. I'm down to take some time and think a little bit ahead with it. Alright, so what do we need to remember? We need to remember about our Necronomicon. We need to remember about how we're going to heal 25 at the end of this fight. We need to remember how we have a mummified hand. We need to remember about how we're going to draw a card with Ink Bottle. We need to remember about how we have Kunai. We need to remember that our draw pile is shown in order. So for example, by playing Evolve, we can get a Shockwave immediately. And also play Discovery and see what our options are from that. We can get a Demon Form, another Shockwave, or a Perfected Strike. It will cost 0. Truly incredible. Demon Form will make other things cost 0. If we Shockwave once, it'll remove all the artifact, which means that our Shockwave Plus on the top of our deck will make everything weak and vulnerable. I think that's even actually better than Demon Form, because this fight is not one that goes super long. So what were all those things I need to remember about? Evolve is going to reduce the cost of something. We have enough mana to play the other things and reduce the Shockwave. Let's see what this gives. What's on top of our deck currently? Wound. Alright. Whirlwind. Okay. Now we defend first here. And we can spend 1 energy on a Whirlwind. Better than nothing. We don't even take any damage because we have 4 plated armor. We will get 2 burns on top of our deck though. Luckily, we have an Evolve in play, so it won't even be that bad. We can second wind all these burns, get them out of here. We can get our fire breathing in play, which means whenever we draw future burns, they will deal 10 damage to all enemies, which is very strong. We can also power through and have a massive block engine. I think that will be good to do. Goodbye hand. Let's get a new hand. We don't quite get a new hand yet because we don't have Dark Embrace in play. Impervious is interesting. It might be nice to have it in our exhaust pile for future exhumes. What else can we exhume right now? Well, we could exhume Discovery. That might give us some good cards. What we really want is a Body Slam. We do not have a Body Slam. There's a Feel No Pain on top of our deck right now. The thing about putting Impervious in the exhaust pile is actually very relevant. So that's our main source of blocking. That said, I don't know. Could definitely exhume for discovery here. Maybe we'll get something, some power. Let's do that instead. Inflame. Sure. Or we can put Impervious in our draw pile by true gridding it, but that's only a 50-50. Plus, this might let us... This will trigger Mummified Hand as well. Alright, so we got a strike, but... Alright, Feel No Pain, Dark Embrace. We're going to reduce the cost of Exhume and Bash. Do we want to get a skill right now? We probably should get one, but which one? We should probably play the powers first anyway. What do we want to exhume? Well, we don't have much to exhume. Okay, we reduced our Dark Embrace. Can grab a... We could grab a Flame Barrier here. It's not bad. Could also grab a War Cry. Okay, we can turn around and face the guy that's hitting us for a lot. We have plenty of energy. So if we could get some card draw somehow, that'd be nice. We have Dark Embrace in play, so these things will actually draw us cards. We can go ahead and take our Flame Barrier. And we can exhume for something like another discovery. That seems kind of weird, but maybe. Oh, this is lethal, right? And now we should try to think about how to set up feed. It's probably going to be really hard. I'm not sure how much we should worry about that. Can gain some strength. And we can put this on for next time. Oh wait, it draws it immediately, never mind. There's some chance of feed, maybe. Oh wait, no there's not. Because the burns go right on top. I forgot about that. Okay, my bad. A mango, 14 max HP. Who needs to feed when you can just gain 14 max HP by getting a mango at the end of the fight? Swift Potion is worse than these cards. No, wait, no, it's not. It's not worse than Gambler's Brew, is it? Because Gambler's Brew requires us to discard cards. We might not have ones to discard. Another Exhume is good. We can keep on exhuming our good cards. And Quaddle on 9. Alrighty. We have turn 1 Feel No Pain, which I'm very happy with. Also, every damage that we take now will convert into block with our self-forming clay. So it's not so bad to play some cards here. And that will even allow us to preserve plated armor. We just need to make sure that we're not getting too much block for next turn, but probably fine. So Feel No Pain first. Evolve second. No, we can discovery second. True Grit for some block. We can exhaust the Twin Strike, for example. We should Warcry though to see what cards we draw. We should evolve before we Warcry. We're gonna draw our card anyway because we got a wound, so it really doesn't matter this right now. We can double bash if we want to. We can second wind. So chat's going. I can't participate because I'm a mod. This is communism. I can unmod you if you want. Who voted no? Sorry. Rip. Misclicked. Unlucky. Almost instantly voted no. Sad. Yeah, wait, I wasn't even looking at what was on top of our deck. Wow, I wasn't even using the Frozen Eye. Anyways. Probably should Infernal Blade now, and then we can exhaust it if we don't like what we get. Like, for example, Wild Strike. No, wounds are good. We like wounds. We have Involve and stuff. So wounds are actually good, weirdly enough. Don't need so much more block, but we can get our double bash in, maybe? I think double bash in seems good. And we got a Dexterity from Kunai. Wow, I feel like I'm still not even thinking about everything that we're doing right now. If we play this second wind, we will exhaust a wound and a True Grit in order to increase the ink bottle counter by 1. Guess that's probably worth it. It's a pool, right? So that was a waste. Alright, chat's going too fast. I can't keep up. Sorry. Why do we have 20 block? Oh, cause Horncleat and cause... I'm guessing cause, Clay. Okay, so we can Sacred Technique for something. Probably something that gains us block would be good. We'll also gain block from the Secret Technique Exhausting. Actually, Shockwave is good because we can weaken it. So that's probably going to be a move. We don't have Dark Embrace in play, so we don't have to worry about that so much. Okay, now we can get a Dark Embrace in play if we want to. We do take a bit of damage. But card draw is good. Wait, I'm still not even using our Frozen Eye. Gotta remember to use everything at my disposal. There's so many things to keep track of. Okay, we take 20. It's okay. Dang, if only on a barricade this fight would be so easy. Can double uppercut for even more weak and vulnerable. Can exhume for something. I don't really know what though. We should secret technique our flame barrier for the multi-attack though. That's what we should definitely be doing. Spot weakness, and then the uppercut, I guess, for some damage and getting our Necronomicon stuff. Nothing we want to exhume, right? Can't really tell. What if we use this potion right now? Probably not worth. Got some self-forming clay. So that will convert to block for our body slam. Well, why does everyone have these badges next to their username? Also, we got a demon form, so Pog. Also, we want to gain a lot of blocks so we can body slam. Nice. Oh, double body slam. Value. Okay, do we want to pommel strike our void? Yes. Because it won't cost us energy, right? If we have no energy when we draw it. Genius. Alright. Now we can deal big damage. Oh, it can no longer take damage this turn. Oof. Alright. Yeah, whatever. We can at least get a dexterity proc. We have 5 strength and 2 dexterity currently, but we will be gaining 3 at the start of each turn. Fire breathing is good to get in play. Taking damage here is fine with the Beat of Death because I think it actually saves us. Unless we full block next turn, which I doubt. Oh, it's not impossible though. We can exhume something. But what would we ever want to exhume? We don't have a lot of good stuff in there. We should probably do it anyway. Something that gains us block, right? What gains us block? Exhausting cards gains us block. We can secret technique for a impervious. Okay, that sounds good to me. Okay, we're doing some damage. Ink Bottle's gonna draw a card. We can second wind this stuff actually, because that will give us more block for body slam. Boom! 200! I mean, not actually 200 because it's invulnerable or whatnot, but... Okay, we can exhume our impervious. We have more body slams left and right. We're fine. Everything is completely fine. 35. Can even exhume on the feed. And we can feed on the heart. Yum, yum, yum! Sorry. Proceed. Slash. Victory! 2 hours and 39 minutes. Well, that was pretty smooth. We got money, money, money. Over 1,000 gold. Deck of at least 35 cards. Increased our max HP by 30 plus. Defeated an elite without taking damage 4 times. Defeated a boss without taking damage once. So we have 3162. Not bad at all. Okay, now I'll catch up on chat. No one will think anything if he wins because everyone voted yes. Yeah, that deck was kind of OP, wasn't it? What was so good about it? Let's see. Let's check out the history here. So we had a lot of energy, Mark of Pain, and the Slaver's Collar. We had a lot of card draw because Mark of Pain and the Bottled Evolve. And we had a lot of damage. We had a bunch of exhumes, 3 exhumes. So we could just keep playing stuff over and over, like Impervious, for example. We had nice Horncleat, nice Preserved Insect, nice Necronomicon, good healing, max HP with Feed Plus, Ink Bottle for card draw. Just a good deck. Nothing too broken, but all the good cards you want to have. I bet 200 to 1 odds, Darth Kakos, don't let me down. Recursively exhume for secret technique. Yes, feed on the heart. Hooray! You won 10 channel points, Pog. Great work. Is that your high score? Nah. My high score was a couple days ago. Remember, you were there. 3,000, wait. Ironclad. 3,408. Kunai was irrelevant though. True. How about some nice 5D chess? I should really be eating some food, you know? Haven't eaten much today. But maybe later. You will allow me to eat? Thanks, man. Man, this was a pretty fun run, I must say. Like, I don't know. It felt like we were strong throughout. There was nothing like stressful or too sketchy. Like, wait. Did we even take that much damage in any of the fights? Took 42 damage versus Heart, 0 damage versus Sword and Spear. Oh yeah, the Awakened one we took some damage. For the most part, like in Act 3 was smooth. 20 damage versus Automaton, that was smooth. Act 2, we took 32 damage versus Slavers, but we had so much max HP that, I mean, we had plenty of HP, so we weren't scared. And Slime Boss was smooth, we took 0 damage. Yeah, it was just like a very chill, like comfortable run, which is pretty rare, especially for Ascension 20. What's overkill mean? It means that we did over 99 damage with a single attack, I think. It was when I did that body slam for like 200 or something. Wow, but we have a lot of people watching. Thank you all for watching me today. Maybe we can host somebody with this large viewer count, and then that will make an impact on their day or something. It's rare that I have enough viewers to feel good about hosting someone, but I think we do today. Let's see who is online. There is Dolphin Chemist with 1.8k viewers. Okay, probably not. That's admirable. We hosted him yesterday, and we could do that again. Or we could host a very small streamer. Who's playing on Ascension 20? I definitely want to make sure I'm hosting someone on Ascension 20. Okay. Let me just check out this stream real quick. I don't know this person, but
Only for tier 2. So I use headphones when I do the songs. But I guess until then I could just put speakers on. Hold on.
Okay, let's not then.
Because honestly, I just...
Alrighty. Can host That's admirable. He's a ex-Hearthstone caster. Okay, yeah, thank you all for watching me today. It felt really good to win, and I loved having everyone talking in chat. I hope everyone is having an excellent week and start of the new year. I hope the Spire has been treating you well, and I really enjoyed doing the stream today, and I hope I see you tomorrow, maybe in the future. I'll be streaming again an Ironclad run every day, 3 p.m. EST. If I die early, I'll play some other classes, and we'll do our best to win. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.
This one. Hey, Darth Calculus, thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone from Calculus side. We just got off of a humdinger of a run with replacing this with the Runic Dome, so I had no idea what was happening. Our games do last a while, but I feel like this is getting too many cards if I take this armaments. Cacaws!